Hi, I'm Dr. James Emmett. The question that keeps coming up from a number of different sources is, what is health and what does health mean to you? When I started practicing in 1994, I thought I knew what the answer to that question was, but the more that I had patients come in with various complaints, various physical complaints, and their statements about, how their pain in the neck started. My pain in the neck started with my husband, they say, or the pain in the neck started with a fall down a stairs. But different things can trigger this. And what I realized as I went through this process of learning and growing is that really I didn't know a lot when I graduated in 1994. But as I went through and studied, I studied homeopathy and acupuncture, studied craniosacral work, and I said, wow, there is so much there and so much diversity in terms of what creates physical pain. That could be the emotional side of life, mental, physical causes, of course, chemical stresses, things we eat in our environment. And I said, okay, that becomes core to the chiropractic principles of the nervous system being the master controller of the body. And if anything is involving that nervous system, putting pressure on the nervous system, then the body's health starts to deteriorate. And what I found with the emotional components and the mental physical components, that really showed up in the spine and the muscles and the overall well-being of the patient. We started adjusting, I started adjusting spines of patients, whether it be babies, teenagers, mid-aged people, or the elderly. It just showed up as some, number one, relief, but number two, their life started to improve in all of those qualities, mental, emotional, physical. And I started realizing there's so much more and so much more to the depth of chiropractic. I said, wow, this is where I really want to be. This is what I love to do. This is not work for me. This is really an enjoyment. So I can sit down with you and say, okay, let's talk about, what you came in with, pain or a problem. And then we start going through some of the processes. Okay, what's going on with stresses in your life? Everybody's got stress, that's just without a doubt. But what do we do here that's a little bit different or tailored to you, or something that we can find within your life or your experience of living that allows us to do the work together, so you understand what's happening in your body, so you have the care that you need specifically tailored to you, so you understand what it is that you would like to have, goal set for your return to work, your return to your sales job, your return to being able to pick up the grandchildren, change a diaper without pain, carrying your kids around at the park or playing with them on the swings. It's returning to life, getting back to life. What we found a lot of times is when these things start to return in the function, the enjoyment, the well-being, the whole life becomes rosier all the way around. The biggest thing we find is have the relationship where you understand what's happening within your body. You're asking the questions you need to have answered, specific to you. Understand what your body is doing in order to get better in terms of the mental, emotional, physical stuff. How are you going to apply your nutrition? How are you going to deal with your stresses? How are you going to have some fun and go out and play? Those things are all really key to the success of your visit here. When you come in, first we have the paperwork to do. You'll meet the staff. The staff will support you in your administrative needs, in terms of other suggestions that I bring forward to them. As a team in this community, in Orleans, or whether it be in Orleans or in Ottawa, we're here to support you. We're here to help you and guide you and serve you to becoming the best that you can be. There's a quote that I remember from a chiropractor who in 1973 said, I am not going to be working on what is wrong with you. Instead, I'm going to be working on what is right for you and right with you. You can't fight the darkness, you must turn on the light. You can't fight disease, you must turn on the life. Chiropractic, through adjustments, turns on the nervous system light, allowing the light of the nerves to supply the organs and tissues, tissues and cells of the body with life so that they can express themselves fully, the organs and tissues themselves can express fully, so that the life continues to improve, the agility, mobility, pain-free. All of these factors are taken into account when you come in and see us here. Centrum Chiropractic, as a team, in the community, welcomes you. Come and join our community. Thank you.